Behind me? Okay. There's one literally. Okay. Why are you pushing that? Just chill. Just chill, dog. Just chill. Being so aggressive. Running. Medium's running pistol. AR, I think. Let me out! What? Two swords? Yes. Listen, man. Ever get you there? Okay, I'm not behind a wall. My fault. Should have known. 490 damage. I guess, bro. Pretty effective. I'm begging you. Please. Please. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm dead. All right. I guess, bro. Didn't scope, bro. Why would they not just make the gun have that? It's stupid. Man. What do you do? What are we talking about right now? What? Huh? Dog, what is that aim? Are you hacking? And then went right to killing my teammate? I don't know about that. Dog, I swear. Am I shadow banned? Or are these just like the best bronzes in the world? Holy. Hey, so I'm defending your point, you idiot. Why are you shooting me? Oh, they don't miss. It's ridiculous. Potatoes as teammates. Really getting baked potatoes as teammates. Yes, bro, I guess.
There's an extension cord. Point out every tool except the blue one.
Oh, so where did it fit?
Even at the end, even at the end one, the end piece. Lyric, what is that white? Why is that at the end?
Oh,
I usually plug my blow dryer at the end, so that is definitely moved. But she needs to use the end plug.
hold on. Let me figure out what it is.
Is it this whatever's plugged into your cord, or that's
Might
on
be
your
two.
keyboard?
Back on.
Wait, you have to put it farther up. Hers is a whole block. Your thing is still.
The plug's there. That's why it was at the end. If it's, let's see.
I feel like that part's sticking
Yeah.
out. There's one right there. Blow dry with you, but it's electricity. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, definitely brush it first, and then you can hold it all together. Blow dry because the more is clumped together, it'll hold it. So, yeah. That thinking of can't turn your head that way. I feel like that's how your God feels. Then you can't move. People move and they're like, oh, don't touch me. Laying on the ground. That's how. not that serious. It's not damaging, so it's not going to be. Your hair is not going to fall out.
Oh, yeah. No, there's too many people in there.
I made one because it's here. I can make brownie batter and chocolate batter, chocolate chip cookie dough. And I like dollop the cookie dough on top of the brownie. But there's always more cookie dough that I don't need. So I make it has to be all the way dry. Take the cover. I found it because I dropped it. It was in the jacket pocket. I was making the sound because being horizontal is so much better.
Vertical?
Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, then vertical or diagonal, that's none of that is good. Lyric, will you get a small piece for her too? There's like people who are just starting out braiding.
Uh-huh.
I know. It's called from beginner braid, beginner braider to boss. That's what it's called.
Okay.
But I am in there because people who are starting out ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
They'll like post their work and ask questions like, how do I make this better? How do I make this faster? How do I fix this problem that I'm having? Whatever. So people who are seasoned braiders are in there too because they're answering questions. Anyways, this girl put in here, is my work ugly? I immediately feel like you're bitching because
Oh,
it does not look ugly.
Mm.
Ma'am, stop. Number one. My number two issue. Somebody commented and said braids look good, scalp looks old and loose. What does that mean? Look at her hair. You can't even see her scalp.
It doesn't look old.
What old person gets this hairstyle? And literally, this is all you can see of the scalp. Scalp looks old and loose.
That's like one row.
What are we even talking about? You can see like 2 parts of skin. Stop. Is my work ugly? That's not it. There are some people that they're genuine. Like this girl posted earlier, and it was just like, uh, she had this hair all pulled up because it wasn't braided yet, and she had braided like 1 row at the bottom. It's like 3 braids, and it just was. You could tell she's just starting out, and she was like, everything's the whole hair wrap. She's a mom, white mom of a mixed daughter, and she's just trying to do something for her daughter, but she doesn't really know yet, like, to perfect it. And she was like, please be nice because I know it's not good. I'm trying to figure out how to make it better, so I'm looking for help. Like, please don't be mean. Like, these people feel genuine. Okay, yeah. Not like, she was like, I know that there are professional braiders that I could take her to, but they are so expensive and I can't afford it. I just can't afford it. She was like, I'm not asking for anyone to do anything cheaper. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it at home so she can still have the hairstyles because I can't afford to take her. And that's genuine. Not is my work ugly. When your work isn't ugly. If you're new, but you clearly have been doing it. Some content. Take any videos with the color on it. Too late. Oh, wait, you're relaxing your back. Yeah. You always got. She's laying down. Wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo. He just wanted to say something. Yeah.
That's a loose scalp right there.
Thumbs up. That is loose old scout.
Yeah, right. Noted. No. Let me see that.
Yeah. If they I was like, why is it so long? But one of the tracks is hanging down at the end. I'm like, what in the world? Why is it so long?
Jesus. You're clearly just the greatest in the world.
What is If she canceled because of the weather, she's not returning your class.
I did tell her before. She like he brought it up. And she was like, one of her. I was like, Saturday's my only off day.
What's she trying to do?
Um, she was like, I know the weather gonna be bad. Hopefully, in parentheses, hopefully not. Did you want to come Friday instead, or keep the same day? I said, I know. What you think? I know with a whole bunch of emojis. This emoji, right? And I was like, what you think? Because my only off day is Saturday. I don't know. I must have been tripping. I don't know. I'm only free slash off again on Monday or Tuesday. Da da da. She said, what time you get on Friday? And she said you booked an early appointment, so hopefully it's not bad. I said 7:30, but my bundles just came today. I still have to dye them. That's what I'm hoping to, but I do drive an hour out. She said, okay, let's hope it's not bad. LOL. I said, yes, finger cross. I'll be up though if you want to try Spring
earlier.
cross.
No, it was not what that was not what I was laughing about. Because every time she does this emoji, look.
Yeah, do this.
She like smacks herself in the forehead.
And then she was like, okay.
Fingers crossed, and then she put the phone down and went, and then she picked it back up.
And then she was like, okay, and I love the message. Then I didn't respond.
Okay, do you know what that emoji's called?
Shake my head.
The face palm.
Oh yes. Oh well, yeah.
That's what it's called, so you don't have to act it out for people, but it made it more funny that you did.
Yes.
You even put the phone down to show me.
Yeah, because I had to explain, like, girl,
it's very important
literally
to
hop off.
know that you put a face
Like, please don't cancel. Like, this is my only off day, please.
Girl, if she cancels, just come back.
So I'm like, please.
I just don't want you to cancel and lose any of your money.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. What she said was what she was on because she before I had the message on TikTok. You can tell the address. Professional idiots, bro. Right.
I feel bad when I message you. So I was like, oh, I never even sent her my address. That was still like hours. You were still working.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's like, oh no.
I messaged her. I'm like, hey, I messaged her on TikTok. I'm like, hey, I haven't had the address yet. No, no, no. Then she texted me. Then she probably frustrated because I got lost getting there. Because I went to, it's a salon across the street. And I walked out, I know it's a, you know, so like, it's probably in the suite across the street. So I had to drive around, couldn't find it. Then I had to phone call her, like, girl, where are you? You didn't put no number on there. But she's young. I think she's really young. Like I said, it was only $75.
Yeah.
Then I spent like $40 on
It's worth
organic.
it.
That's all right, okay.
It's worth it.
But this is regular price now.
That's expensive.
Is it? But everybody else is like $200, $300. I found
That's
somebody.
expensive. That's expensive.
Yeah.
For a leave out?
Yes, that's it. I don't want
No, I feel like if it's a leave out, that's the easiest kind of sewing. If you want to get like a closure and all that, then I
Just
understand
leave out.
because then you'll have to lay it down and do the lace and all that stuff. That's a lot. But just doing a leave out is the easiest. Bro, braid down. Sew it on the braids.
I would.
Like cut out your leave out and straighten it.
I could do it too.
And then style it. No, I'm not saying.
bulky.
No, I'm not saying you do it.
Mine is so bulky.
No, yeah, I'm not saying you do it. I'm just saying that you should. That's a lot of money. People are stupid and annoying. I feel like they're just charging whatever because people will pay it, and I just hate that. I don't want to see that. I'm like, this is why everybody hates the hairstylist too, and they think they're scamming everybody because you are.
You are.
And like, dang, and you don't have any compassion.
And mind you, she tricked me. I typed in Gwinnett
She
County
tricked me.
hairstylist on TikTok.
Yeah.
Word from word, Gwinnett hair down.
Did she have that in like hashtags or something?
Hashtags, has it in all the hashtags. She also had it in the bio on TikTok. And then when I go to book it on the website, it's big location, Gwinnett County. Big dot. That's like Houston, somewhere. And then she was like, yeah, when that people out, they don't want to come out here. And you blame
Well,
us?
they don't. It's not because they think they're better than you. It's because nobody wants to drive that far.
Minute now.
Well, but that's why that's why I asked you because I was like, I wonder how people actually find people.
I literally took her in because the other guy we go to, he charges a lot. Like he charged me $30 for a trim. And I was like, I gotta save my money for him.
Yeah.
But he does great. He had my hair growing and everything. So like so Monday or Tuesday, I have to put my baby in daycare. And like I pay daily. So it's like, you know, yeah, that's all. Like before I came to you, that's like I have Monday and Tuesday. But I really want to pay the whole day of daycare just for like 2, 3 hours.
I guess.
You gotta dodge the bundles.
They won't take as long. 'Cause we're literally gonna get those trash bags out, some more trash bags out. I'm gonna mix up some two big bowls of the dye, and then we're gonna scoop it out with gloves and rub it in. That's it. You don't have to like paint them on and spread them out. It's way easier to deposit.
Directly.
What?
Be earlier.
You told her you would be earlier?
You said that I could come earlier.
That's crazy.
She's scared of the weather.
Oh, no, that's early enough. The weather is supposed to be at night. They said it's supposed to start at like 1 a.m. on Saturday. What's your type of snow?
3 hours.
1
Oh, 1
a.m. Saturday night.
Okay.
So really Sunday. It's supposed to be real bad Sunday night and Monday. I'm sorry, Sunday morning and Monday morning.
What Sunday?
Yeah. They said during the day Sunday it's gonna get warm enough to melt whatever happens in the morning, but then it's supposed to drop back down again and do more precipitation that night.
Mm.
Really? Stupid. Come on. Yeah. Mm. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I guess.
what it says because sometimes you have to rinse and then put that and then shampoo. Just check the order.
So we're here leaving 1 to 2 minutes.
After shampoo.
Yes.
Okay.
Where's my dad?
There's not even a piece of cheesecake too. I did not even see it. Get that. Get that. No, not together. But it's shampoo and then put that, right? Yeah. So shampoo and rinse it out and then put that in.
Hello? Shotgun? I guess.
No, go ahead. You can eat the cheese. Still got time. I mean, it's just regular cheesecake, but it's not like a baked cheesecake.
It's like the.
It's like it's
kind.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not like the Cool Whip thing.
Mhm.
This is like homemade. It's like key lime pie texture.
Mhm.
You don't know if you do? Oh, you said you never do. I thought you said I don't know if I like pie. I'm like, you don't like it? Those are baked.
Oh.
Yeah. Regular, like New York style cheesecake and stuff like that, that's all baked. The cheesecake was gone, and there were like 3 little squares of brownie left. I was like, whoa. Thank you. Majority of it in this hand, and then I'm getting a little bit holding the track with this hand so it's not touching the color, so I can like reserve some. Just taking these, whatever I get in this hand, and spreading it on there, and then get a little bit more. We can make sure that we get it on all the buttons. This is all the color we have. It should be enough, but I'm just.
Roger, it's not in the right place. Oh, boy.
Are you saying that about her gloves or the color?
So strong.
Smell. I think we're just used to it now. One end of the buckle and just working it in, making sure you get it everywhere and do like this. You see the brown? Spread it out a little bit just to make sure that it gets. Hold it at the track part, so that way you know you're working it from the top all the way through. Spread it out. I'm doing like two tracks together. It's like bent. So Kitty to play with her. Kitty doesn't want to. So Chloe will like pick at her. So she'll like, that is mean. That's not how you get friends. And I used to feel bad for Kitty because I was like, dang, I'm making her miserable by having her like that. But then I watched her like walk by Chloe and pick at her and then make a big noise. So Chloe doesn't make any noise. Kitty makes a lot of noise. When Chloe bothers her, Kitty's like, what? Like, it's like a big sister and a little sister. Right? Okay. When you pick it, find it out. But when you pick this up, get the clump like this, put it in this hand. That's the hand you're holding the track with, okay? And then just get a little at a time and spread it through the track with this hand. But you're still keeping the majority here, so you can keep getting a little bit more. But that way you know it's getting spread out on a lot of the hair. Keep the clump in that hand.
Yeah, that's more color.
Yeah. You can get way more color than that also. Like this much. Okay? And then put it in your hand. Get a little like that at a time. Use this, and I almost got through both of these bundles with this, so I think I did one before you came in. No, you're fine. Yeah, that's why I said use it. You want to get everything covered. Whatever's left will go back through and redistribute more. That's why I say get a clump. Get a big clump. Drop my clump. The terms. What are you doing? Cooking? Trying to act like you don't have a problem with it, but you wouldn't get mad if I say yes. Yeah, she's coming to my house to cook. You don't invite me. You just meet her, and now that's your new friend. She says this stuff to me all the time about like Tiffany and Tanya. She's like, you think you're hot shot now? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm not a hot shot. Like, Lizzie, I come out here and talk to you all the time. I said, so she walked by earlier, and me and Tiffany were in Tanya's office talking to her. And she was like, oh, you all in here, you think you're hot shots. And I was like, Lizzie, we can't talk to each other? Like, at all? That's the problem, talking? She was like, no, you don't talk to each other. Okay. I'm like, you can come and talk to us. You don't have to get salty. Just join in. She walked by. You guys don't have anything to do? Why are you walking around? You don't have anything to do? I love it. So, definitely like a mom. Oh, you think you're hot shot now? I trained you. Now you just move. Did you get a hole? Hmm. To avoid that. There was nothing we could do about that. We tried our best. I'm trying my best, honey. Got here. We're in the home. Even after this part, if you want to wash these and then hang them, and, you probably don't. Like I can feel the fumes in there. Have you ever seen the video of the cat that's like sitting? First of all, why do people let cats sit on the counter while they're cooking? That's gross. I don't like cats on the counter, period. But they're the cat sitting on the counter while this lady's cutting onions. And the cat is like this. You can tell the eyes are burning. That's exactly how I feel right now. I was trying to talk to you and I was like, she has a scratching problem. So when she scratches where she's allowed to, try to reinforce that.
No.
What is it burning you? You just died.
Because my eyes started watering in the middle of my gunfight.
I'm so sorry. So you can do like I did and bunch it all together and just like squeeze it through like that. Get all the rest of the colors, scoop it all in your hand, and rub them together in there. Squeeze it and squish it to make sure it gets all through. Oh yeah. I thought you meant that bundle. I was like, what was different? Look, it's already getting darker. All the work part is done.
Whoa. Yo, my game just crashed. Yo, my fault. My game just randomly crashed. I had to reconnect.
Right here. You was like from right here or from the fan?
Yeah, but I don't know if we're gonna make it in time. Get there and to the cash out. Yeah, they're taking it farther away.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna say, we get the cheesecake.
Yeah, overtime only works if they actually put it in the cash out. My fault. Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
I'm gonna say that.
So you don't have to sit on the ground, yeah. Say it's gonna spray.
Yeah.
I was not worried about that. I'm worried about you.
No, I'm worried about the spray.
Really?
Berries. What? The bathroom's too small. You want some detangler spray? It's a leave-in. Okay, I'm gonna get you a detangler. No, it's fine. It's literally in my bag for him.
I'm not a client.
know what that means. Beady bees?
Yup.
Chloe, get out of here. The cuckoo berries. I've never heard anybody say that. Never one time heard cuckoo berries.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, actually, I was like, what? I thought you were talking about the color at first because you said you didn't want it to spray out. But I think now I get it because you mean if the brush gets stuck and it makes some spray out?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Never.
Never heard of it. Never heard of such. Cuckoo berries.
Old people say.
That sounds like cereal.
I would say that's what old people say.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oops, just berries.
Cuckoo berries sounds like Captain Crunch berries. I like plain Captain Crunch. I don't like the berries. They don't taste good.
Like, it's ridiculous, dude. It's actually insane.
I love Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms and Crunch berries don't taste anything like each other. They're not comparable. Sweet is every cereal is sweet. That can't be the only comparison.
It just smells like
They taste like
chlorine.
each other because they're sweet. The colors don't taste.
You cutting it?
No, just pushing it around. I think because she has so many some not. Because it's still wet. Did it?
What are we talking about right now? We're shooting through the same thing, and I'm hitting a wall, and he's hitting me. This is absurd. That was the best time. They tell you this game picks and chooses. I tell you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. I'm not using any of your products. It's for clients. I'm not a client. She said she's not a client.
I know. Me?
Ooh, I'll kill him. He's the last one. Why are you reloading? Just melee him to medium at half health. Oh my Troy, oi!
Actually, shampoo people here.
What time again?
Yeah, I had it for like almost a month, so but they at least ended and they told me that they barely scraping by because I was hurt. I got a chemical burn on the bottom of my foot from a pedicure, and it literally ate a hole through layers of my foot.
You sued?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I went in for $26,000.
What did they do? Leave it on so long?
I think what they did was
Not clean?
no, they all of their like pedicure products were in the same bottles. And I think maybe they just accidentally mixed. Like maybe they put acetone into it was during the callus remover. That's like the gel they put on your feet and then they put that paper on it. And it's supposed to like break down all the like dead skin and stuff. But I think maybe it had acetone in it or something that like had a chemical reaction with each other. And so like while it was sitting on my foot, I was fine for a minute, and then it started itching. It was just itching, so I was like, oh, whatever. And it was like burning, and I told her it's burning, and she was like, what do you mean? Like no sense of urgency. And I was like, it is burning, and even before she was like working on my other foot, and it was burning, and then before she even stopped and moved, I had to like put my foot on the thing like this, and then she took the little paper off, just like. Oh. And then she did the scraper thing.
Still?
Yes, the scraper. And then she made up a whole thing. She was like, if you don't take care of your feet and you don't drink enough water, then you can develop soft spots on your feet. And I think you have some soft spots on your feet and you should go and like go to a podiatrist. It's like, meanwhile, I had my gigantic jug of water that I carried everywhere sitting next to me. It was like a big jug with tines on the side, like that you make sure you drink it. And I literally that every day. So I was like, you mean soft spots? Okay. So I just thought, like, after that, it was fine. She finished the pedicure, and I was like, it was hurting a little bit, but you know how sometimes when they use that scraper, they cut a little too close? That's what it felt like. So, and the part that was the chemical burn was like in the middle of the arch. So it wasn't touching anything. So I feel like that's why it was fine. So she literally finished my pedicure. I tipped her and everything. And then I left. And I left the little flip-flop shoes on until I was going to the store because Lyric's birthday party was the next day. And so when I got to the store, I took those flip-flop things off and I put socks and tennis shoes on because I was going in the store. Not about to get all dirty and crusty in the store. So then I went in and I was just walking around and I was like, dang, my foot hurt. And I still thought it was like she just cut too close, right? It was hurting also like on the edges, like the outer edges of my feet. And so then I'm like, I just need to get this stuff for Lyrics cupcakes and stuff. But at one point I was like, my feet are hurt. My foot is hurting too bad. And so I just left my car and I went back to the car and I took my shoe and my sock off because I was like, I need to look at this because maybe it's bleeding or something. It was literally a hole. Like through layers, you could see layers of different colors, like parts of my foot. And Dora, one of my friends, is a nurse practitioner. And she's the one who helped me get the job at Northside. Nice. She was friends with Jed. They used to work together. And I sent a picture of it to her. I took a picture and I sent it to her. And I said, what does this look like to you? And she was like, it looks like a fungal infection. And I was like, what do you mean? And I said, I think that something just happened at the nail salon. I think this is from the nail salon. And she was like, well, blah, 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 whatever. I was like, I'm going to go back up there. I've only been gone for like 30 minutes. And she was like, oh, you just went there? And I said, yeah. And she was like, oh, that's absolutely perfect. So when I went back up there, the lady was giving me a whole attitude, like this was not her fault. She was like, you already had that on your foot before you came. I was like, what? First she said, how was I to know you would have a reaction to it? And I was like, what? And she was like, I wouldn't know that. You should have known that before we put anything on your foot. Why would you ask for that if you were going to have... I'm like, what are you saying? And then she tried to tell me I already had that on my foot. And I'm like, okay, so which is it? Because I had a reaction and nobody could have known this was going to happen. Or, like, I came in here with this already on my foot. That doesn't even make sense because why would you proceed to put products on my foot if I already had a hole in my foot?
So that doesn't even make sense. You didn't talk to no manager?
Yeah, no, so then she said, if you want I said, I just wanted my money back for the pedicure. Dude, it was $35. That's all I wanted. And she was like, if you want money back, you're going to have to wait for the manager. And I said, that's fine. Or the owner. That's fine. I'll wait. And then she was like, that is the owner's daughter. And it was one of the other nail techs that was working. And you can wait for her. And I was like, okay. So I just went inside. I wasn't even being mean. I just went and sat down to wait. And then she came over there and talked to me. And I told her everything that happened. And she was like, she told the lady only to refund me for the callus remover, which was $5.
No.
And I was like, what? And then she wouldn't let her refund it to my card. She only was like, just give her cash. Because I think they didn't want any record of them taking any responsibility for this. So she didn't want any refund or anything showing anywhere. So then her dad came, the owner, and he asked me if he could look at my foot. And I said yes. So I showed him. And there was like, you could see on the edges of my foot too, other little patches like that. And on my other foot too. And he asked me if it was okay if he bandaged my foot. And I said, okay. So he like took me over to a little pedicure chair and he got like cotton things to
to like wipe it and everything. And I thought, and then he got some water, and I thought he was just gonna just make sure there was no dirt or anything for me walking with the flip flop. And then he put the cotton ball on my foot. It was alcohol, bro.
Oh.
Yes. So I literally had like an immediate reaction of jerking my foot because it hurt so bad. And he was like, oh, like he didn't know it was going to hurt. And then this man proceeded to just put Band-Aids all over my foot, my feet. I took pictures of it. It was literally just like different size Band-Aids all over. And then he was like, okay. And I was like, okay, then what? That I didn't ask for that. I asked for a refund. Not only that, but him putting the alcohol on it made it start to bleed. So then it was like you could see the blood coming on the Band-Aid. Like through the Band-Aid, you could see the blood. Like it was crazy. So then when I left there, I called for the nurse practitioner. She's a nurse practitioner on our unit, but at nighttime. I called her and told her everything that happened, and she was like, "That is crazy." And she was like, "Please." When I got home, I took the Band-Aids off because there's blood. I was like, "You're not. It's not even gonna stay clean." So I was just gonna have to. I was gonna like, what? Kitty, you're scratching. Dang. Like holding my leg. Anyways, it after I took that off and like I used hydrogen peroxide, then it looked just white. White.
That's normal.
No, like paper. My skin never. I know that I look pale, but my skin does not look white.
I'm not saying you're pale.
No,
It just
I'm just
means
saying,
you're
like,
not
when I
bleeding
say
in
white,
it.
I mean, like, actually white, like a lack of color, like no blood in it.
Yes, because you bled. That we learned about this. That's what it's supposed to be. That means it stopped bleeding.
Okay, so Dora was like, okay, it's okay. It looks like it may be getting better. So she was like, I just want you to take a picture of it in the morning and send it to me. So in the morning when I woke up, it literally looked like a zombie bit my foot. It was like different colors, like blue and green, different, my whole foot. Yes, I sent her a picture and she was like, you need to go to urgent care right now. And I was like, to urgent care or the ER? She said, please go to urgent care because ER is going to have a lot of germs. And right now you need to keep it like clean and just go to urgent care. You'll get in faster. So I went to urgent care. And the doctor that was at urgent care said her husband was a podiatrist and he does not let her get pedicures ever.
No.
Not ever. Because he sees so many scary things, horror stories. She was like, you could literally lose your foot. Because she said that your feet are directly connected to your entire immune system. And if you get an infection in your foot, they will have to take your foot off to keep you from dying from infection in your body. Yeah, I was like, whoa, what are you saying to me? I cannot have no foot. No, I don't know. So they gave me a shot and they gave me a bunch of prescriptions and things I had to keep. And then she was like, but we need you to keep it in the open air as much as possible so it can heal. But how do you keep the bottom of your foot in the open air? I can't sit like this all day. Yeah, so I had to, like, during the day when I would go to work, I would have to clean it, bandage it, wrap it up, and then go to work. And then when I get home, as soon as I get home, unwrap it, clean it, and then don't touch anything. I'm like, I have pets at home. There's animal fur, like stuff on the floor. So I was literally like crawling around my hands and knees, or like walking with my leg bent. They gave me crutches. When I had to end up going to physical therapy because I couldn't put my foot down for months, so it like messed with my gait. So like my hips were uneven, like they were off like that. So then it was giving me all these back issues, all this stuff extended from that. And so it was just months that I couldn't put my foot down. Even when I was trying to drive, it was my right foot. So when I was trying to drive, I would have to put that foot to the side and drive with my left foot, which is insane. And then we have to watch. That's what that alarm was for. If
You want gloves? Do you have more?
Yeah.
You just need them to carry them in there so you don't turn red. Well, probably while you're rinsing it too. But then when you get, just wear them. Like when you get to this part, you can just still wear them. Yeah, it was a whole crazy thing. But during that time, when I was on crutches, is when my leasing people were like, "Yeah, if you want to renew." And they told me it was gonna go up like $650 a month.
Well, what's the difference?
It was already $1,350.
I'm saying, like, but my thing is, what did they go that much for?
And that was only if I re-signed for 3 years.
Oh.
If I re-signed for 1 year, then it would go up even more. And I was like, that's okay. And I think they thought because I had put so much time and money into it that I would have no choice. But like, I don't know what kind of. Just make sure you hold both. Yeah. Wait. That's the other end. Yeah.
What? New attack customer? I guess, bro. I guess. I guess. I guess. I guess. Really? Really? I'm dead already. That's awesome. I love that for me.
don't book anyone before 9. If I have 2 appointments, I'll start you at like 6. But if not, no.
Oblique bottom. Oh, 111 is crazy. Is that my gift I gave you?
What?
Is that the gift I gave you?
Yes. Yes. It smells so good.
Nice.
Did you smell it? Do you know what it smells like?
I don't think so. I think I just got it from the feet.
Oh. My office is pink. The perfume or the lotion?
Yeah,
It's in my office. I have it in there.
It's not really right.
I like it because I like to have something that smells good at work too. So when I wash my hands,
I'm like, I didn't know what color to do. I can figure out what color. No, not burnt. I'm not orange no more.
And I feel like it looks so good with your skin.
That's why I'm like, I'm not orange no more. And sometime I'm gonna go orange.
Wait,
I'll be
and
back.
when you put this color or this light on it, you're
You
gonna.
sure I shouldn't do my eyebrows?
No. Your eyebrows are not gonna be that different for it to even be worth it.
Girl, on TikTok, dude.
Let me see how the color looks.
What do you
Once she
mean?
straightens it, it's gonna the light is gonna bounce off of it, and she's gonna swoop them, swoop them. Yeah.
I'm orange sometimes, so we all do this again.
Yes, like Kiki Palmer. It looks so good on her though.
That's too bold for
It
me.
fits her so well. I don't know if it would pull it off because when I cut my I was like, happy penny. I hate everything about this. I had it for one day because I had to go to work, and when I came back from work, I immediately changed it. I was like, this is horrible. No, it's outside. I'm gonna throw it out when we go. I'll go out with.
No, no, this is a bit. Until next time.
Until next time. We have
We appreciate it.
some back aches.
Yes. Knees.
And knees, yes. I thought you said and these. I was like, these what?
Catching up.
I was gonna try and show you the shiny penny hair. No, that's what it looked like, a real shiny penny, but this isn't like the pictures I had from when I had that hair.
You don't look like that.
No, that was blonde.
Oh.
But I can't oh, maybe it's in there. That was the color I went to after. I left the copper as like highlight. And then I did like a chocolate brown. Like you can see it in the brown.
How did you do highlights? You did
I left some
something
out. See, you can see the
Yeah,
copper
you can see
parts. Yeah. But then I went to this red with a blonde
That's
money
still cute,
piece.
though.
This no, I think that was before you came. But I had this color a couple months ago with the blonde with the lighter ones in it.
I don't know. You switch it up.
But it was my real hair color. But I think it was before you got here.
You switch it up. You like the colors.
Yeah, but a lot of times now when you see me, it's wigs. It's not my real hair, but I did color that hair.
Money stripes?
Yeah, money pieces. They're just lighter in the front. This is a wig.
Oh.
From Amazon. That was my birthday.
No.
Yes.
No, that wasn't even thought like wig.
I know.
Yeah.
I never buy straight wigs because I never think they're gonna be cute. I always buy curly ones. Like this one.
Yes, I know that one, yes.
Were you there on New Year's?
Yes, of course.
So Sydney saw me a few weeks later. And then she was like, I was like, I was just racking my brain trying to figure out when she even saw me. I was like, oh girl, what?
They're wigs.
That was so yeah. He's quoting Cardi B. They're wigs. Remember when she was in court? That guy was like, "You're not even trustworthy." The other lawyer. He was like, "Yesterday your hair was short and black, and today is long and blonde." He was like, "Which one is it?" And she was like, "They're wigs." You never saw this?
No, I didn't
This
watch
is
it.
recent.
Yeah, I remember she was important. She's the mean.
She's
Maybe
so,
I didn't
that part was funny though. That's like a 10-second thing. But that was when she was talking about how the girl was big. The girl was much bigger than her, and she was scared of her. And they were like, "Why?" She was like,
look at her, yeah.
"Yeah,
What does that mean? Yeah.
look at her."
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay up because I'm so anxious to figure out what she's gonna do. I want to go figure out what my baby doing. I just please, did you take a bath?
That's what lyric was quoting. Sydney, what hair? And like, you know, it was like big and it was lighter, like blonde maybe, or it was like the silver one. She was like, yeah. I was like, that was not my real hair, girl. You think I got that in one day? I went from this dark to that light.
My thing is, what I don't understand, was she suing somebody?
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Somebody was trying to sue her.
Sue her.
Yeah, but that girl was dumb. Because Cardi B was trying to hold her off of her, and she's trying to say Cardi B was hitting her. She was attacking her when she was pregnant. She was going into a doctor's office for her doctor's appointment, and they purposely scheduled her at the end of the day when no one would be there. And the lady was the security. She was a security guard. She's following her, chasing her, getting on the elevator with her, following her everywhere, yelling her name. Cardi was like trying to be low key so people didn't know it was her. And she's like, oh, and grabbing her and stuff. Like, they were like, why are you scared of her? And she was like, the girl was like 3 times her size. Yeah, it was crazy. All right, ma'am. Be careful.
Good night.
Get safe. Your hoodie is still tucked in. You can please text me when you get home. So I know that you made it safe and did not fall asleep. Lay down. I'm not going to sleep with it.
Yeah. Next one.
Yes.
You want to take a picture? Where's the second?
It's just right behind my car. There's 2 of them though, so the one behind my car is mine. Everybody has their own. They have theirs and we have. Send me pictures when she's done. It'll be good. It'll be fine. We made it. Made it, Chloe.
Their wigs.
It's like here. What Yes, who is not back to
This is not going to school today. My point was, why would you be going to work?
No, I said who's logging back in. Because before she got here, I was working on something.
Oh. I thought you meant like later today. not paying it. I'm not gonna accept the rematch because you'll bomb.
Sit her in this chair one time. Why are you still playing?
Because I have to finish this rematch. Respect to the laws of the game.
Chloe, back up. Get out from under the chair.
Hmm. To end the game. Turn the game off now. Turn it off now. Stupid. Stupid way.